Could you make any sense of what Cousin Dave was cutting with scissors? This is why I shouldn't be allowed to ride with David. That's the pub and it's closed. Cheers. In just a couple of days I'm going to be heading out on my first ever bikepacking trip. 4 of us will be setting off from my house on the Trans Pennine Trail, cycling 130 miles over 3 days to Hornsea on the east coast. We'll be staying at campsites for 2 nights and carrying everything we need on our bikes. This is something I've been dreaming about doing for at least a couple of years after watching loads of YouTube videos and reading loads of books by fellow bikepackers. Last year my friend David, aka Cousin Dave, inspired me with this idea after he tried cycling from York to Chesterfield on the Trans Pennine Trail. So after asking around my group of cycling friends, I quickly had 3 people sign up for this trip. Sean, David, aka Cousin Dave, and Andy. And one more thing, this is going to be slightly more complicated because I broke my hand last week. The day's finally here. Time to set off on the bikepacking trip adventure to Hornsea. Bike's all ready to go. Hand's feeling a little bit better, so that hopefully they're good. Just got to wait for Andy, Dave and Sean to arrive now. Oh, hey.
Ah, you're doing video.
Yeah, well, you know.
I have to nick some of that.
Yeah,
for promotional purposes.
Yeah, yours is by far the neatest. Where's the rest of your stuff? Could you make any sense of what Cousin Dave was cutting with scissors?
This isn't the night before.
We'll be here for about an hour. Put the kettle on, Cat.
There was photographs last night of him cutting a bag up with scissors. Alright. Morning.
Yeah, I went down to Fred's haberdashery yesterday and bought this stuff. It's right good, £1.50 a metre.
Oh, new bike as well. I just
new
noticed,
bike.
yeah.
New bike.
Wow.
Blimey.
Yeah. That's my thing I made last night. It's not gone too badly, has it?
What's in this thing?
Raincoat.
That's his tent.
First aid kit.
David, I'm very disappointed. It looks very neat.
I've never pumped my tyres up on this, so I don't know what they're meant to be on one of these bikes. That was a bit low, wasn't it?
So the trail map I've got shows us starting from the canal in Chesterfield. So this is Cousin Dave's special shortcut from my house to the start of the trail on this fantastic new trail that's been built where there used to be a massive coking works. So far the hand feels okay, that's good. Hiya, would you mind taking a photo?
No, I'm not very good.
Don't matter.
I'll have a go.
Yeah, take as many as you want.
Yeah.
We're gonna go, down that way. Well, just a mile or 2 in and we've already had to take a major detour because the trail's closed. See, Kat, this is why I shouldn't be allowed to ride with David. We should have had about 4 coffees by now. So we've done about 13 miles now. And I'm not sure exactly where we are, but hopefully we'll be stopping for lunch soon. I'm a bit fed up with these style things. It's just remembering not to put any weight on that finger. If you hear me screech, you'll know I've done it. What was that sound? What was that?
I think it might just have been something twinging on your thing. As you went round the corner, I think you might have flicked something.
Ah, it's a spoke. Well, that's annoying. First mechanical of the day, of the trip. Just broke a spoke. Luckily I've got tie wraps, so I was able to fasten it up for now. Hopefully maybe we'll see a bike shop and I'll get it fixed properly. Not quite sure where everybody's gone to right now. Hopefully they've gone the right way without my map. So it's nearly lunchtime, or past lunchtime, we're all hungry, so Dave's gone off to try and find a pub. He looks like he's just giving me the thumbs up. He's found one. That's the pub and it's closed. So plan B, the shop. Alright Andy, give me a smile. Dave said he took the last sandwich. Whoa, what a selection, eh?
1st of August for an egg Mayonnaise sandwich.
Like last year. 1st of August last year. Where are you going to put that? 20 miles in. It's not going to close again. What's in the plastic bag?
Your sleeping bag. I thought if it rains, I don't want to get in wet.
Yeah, but it's got a wide open top. What it's going to do, what would happen with that carry bag is, the rain would go into it and just marinate your sleeping bag in it.
Well, it's alright, it's got holes in the bottom.
You're just going to put your sleeping bag in a big bag of water. So apparently this is 5 weirs. We've been on all kinds of different sort of trails and now we're in this really industrial kind of area, just near Sheffield. Can't believe we're going right through Meadowhall. Bonkers. Could have had lunch in the Oasis. Quite tricky to follow the trail right here, but I think we found it again. Sean's gone off ahead, so Dave's gone to fetch him. I'm pretty sure this is the right way now. "35 miles, we're at Wentworth." That was a killer hill. So just a slight detour to the pub. What do you want to do? Do you want ice cream? Do you want a pint? What do you want? David's going on a David tour. Here we are at the village of Wentworth. Time for an ice cream stop. Alright, you two. So what's that? You're pouring rum all over your ice cream?
Yeah, because there's not enough rum.
Miles in, probably another less than 5 miles till we get to the end of the trail and then start heading towards the campsite. These guys missed a turn in, they were a little bit ahead of me. I tried shouting, whistling, couldn't get their attention, so I managed to get hold of Andy on the phone and he should be back here soon, hopefully. Alright. I don't think you were that far in front of me actually, but I just couldn't make myself heard at all. Yeah, no, I tried whistling and shouting and everything, but no luck. What makes you determine, quote, a gypsy place?
Or cars when you first come on the right film. Or the depot vans. JCB's parked everywhere. Everywhere.
JCBs? What do you use JCBs for?
Well, maybe. Hello guys.
Alright.
Alright. He forgot to tell me about you three.
Right, okay.
4.
4 of us
There's
actually.
4 of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Anywhere you like. You just make yourself known to the dog because he does like to lick people to death. Okay. The thing out first then.
Is that a child's tent?
Well, I said my daughter worked in a shop that sells tents, and I'm sure that's not the one I bought.
Where are we going